Rangers massively clean. Guys, we are 5 points clear in second, but 2 points behind leader Celtic, following a couple of recent results that have been pretty bad from us recently. Guys, we've got a couple of messages here, we've got a scout report. Guys, there is a couple of signings that I would be interested in bringing to the club. Our next 3 games are Ibrox against Mirren, Hamilton, and then Hibs. So we're going to have to try our best. But guys, we're going to go in talks with some players for this window. A Premier League club we could be interested. Reece Nelson, if he signs to us from Arsenal, I would be happy. There's American Mkhitaryan, he would be a brilliant signing for us. So guys, we're looking for players that are on the loan list that we can bring in permanently. Billy Gilmore at Chelsea, he would be a good mover on loan to the end till the end of the season. But hopefully Gilmore will transfer to the club. And for Doyle, the midfielder from Manchester City is long listed. We can bring him to Ibrox on loan until the end of the season, and hopefully he can perform. So that when at Kilmarnock, guys, we're going back to our normal formation. James Tavernier, good to see him there. Sitter will be in the squad. Will Sitter as Barisic and our new signing Pablo Hernandez is still starting as a substitute against St Mirren. We're ready to take on the St Mirren side here at Ibrox. As our result means everything, hopefully, to us today. Can Celtic slip up? Hopefully they can in the next couple of weeks, but it means we need to win our games. So guys, we beat Kilmarnock in the Cup to send us through the semi-finals this season of the Scottish Cup after getting knocked out last season in the quarter-finals. It's Motherwell. It's the strongest 11 I'm fielding tonight as Barisic, Jack, and that's good. Early on, here's James Tavernier. Our team's back to normal formation-wise, but new signings. Still no kind of full-time, basically. As youth Pablo Hernandez, after coming on for his debut against Kilmarnock, he starts as a substitute, maybe to come on for his Premiership debut. With Aberdeen in real life he is, so we've signed him from our youth academy. We're looking to get a sparkling fresh. We're looking for the precious. We're looking for actual precious 3 points today. For the last episode we were pretty terrible. I think we only won 1 of the 4 games we played, so we're pretty poor then, but hopefully we will do well in this episode. Good long balls, that winger onto Alfredo Maleros, and Kent finds Alfredo Maleros, that winger, and Tavernier continue to remain forward. St Mirren are clearing and defending today. Okay, Arfield. Ryan Jack going with that ball. Jack's only got 1 goal this season. They came in a 2-1 win at Endingwall against Ross County. 1-1 by Scott Arfield. Back to his best. There's Alfredo Milenos. That winger looks for Alfredo making a run. Unlucky. But Kent. Barisic is there. Barisic is welcomed back into the 11. Also Ryan Jack's welcome back in, as we have to involve players that I really took and dropped for a couple of games. And that will be a free kick for James Tavernier, our captain. James Tavernier almost getting us to opening goal, but we have a free kick. Kent's going to swing this one in towards the far post, looking for James Tavernier there. And now it's Stephen Davis, the Paisley side. Premiership form, we have to continue it. We're only 2 points still behind league leader Celtic, as we do play Celtic in the next month or so in the Cup, I think. Semi-final. It's Cal McGuinness, well done Tom. The guys, we're pretty much controlling St Mirren right now at the moment. Can we get any more efforts? Probably yes. Cal McGuinness has received a booking for them. Guys, we really need precious 3 points, or we could fall further behind. Celtic, the gap is still currently 2 points, but a massive win today against St Mirren would do to get our Premiership title race still in connection. Here come the St Mirren team. So they are away from Paisley today. We have to really work hard in the second half if we want to break them down and score the opening goal. Here's that winger. Alfredo! St Mirren are going to try and defend probably against us, but we are got pacey players all over the pitch. Our pitch conditions here at Ibrox is a very clear day. Glasgow's West End. Alfredo back to Kent. St Mirren get the block in. We're not scoring many goals recently. We have to continue, as our goals will come at some point. Terrible corner there by Davis. Barisic came up for a short one. At number 9 since the Old Firm. Not the Old Firm, since that Kilmarnock defeat. The Ross County, when he's been ruled out to the 11, even when that game against Ross County did pretty well after scoring the only goal of the game. But I did have to drop him. He's not even on the bench today against St Mirren. Well, the games to come up in the next month or so, especially for our team. Davis did badly there. Ryan Jack's going to replace by Aribo. Ryan Jack's going to replace by Aribo. Ryan Jack, off you go. Stephen Davis, is he received a booking? No, he's not, I don't think. What a save by Alan McGregor there. And that could have been 1-0 St Mirren, but Alan McGregor got across the goal and well saved it. Here we come, the Paisley side are looking to avoid conceding against us. Here's Arfield. He slipped as he gave it to Barisic. Conor Golson. Hold on, Golson. Alfredo Milenos out to that winger. Looks for Alfredo Milenos, guys. We're into the last couple of minutes. We're going to bring on Jordan Jones. Since it's just about full time at Ibrox, you have to hold on. Hold on by Aribo for Alfredo Milenos. That winger was calling for it.
Really good feet. Goes back. From the end of it. This could fall anywhere. That's a good ball to find him. That's a foul. Which foul away is that? Rangers, the shot kicked away, have a chance to change the whole.
And it's a penalty, guys, I think, in the last minute.
Now, all placement.
It's up to James Tavernier. And James Tavernier with a penalty. And he scored! We've done it! James Tavernier's got us a vital 3 points that we need. Arsenal City in Premiership survival. I'm very proud. And we've just won a last minute penalty. Tavernier stepped forward. That's a pen defo. Tavernier has beaten the goalkeeper with a superb spot kick. And guys, James Tavernier has got us all 3 points with a 95th minute penalty that was superb. Tavernier will delight his penalty, so nice, of scoring the only goal of the game. Beautiful. So guys, we've beaten St Mirren 1-0. Tavernier in the 96 minutes. 90 plus 6 minutes. There's our captain James Tavernier, scored a 96 winning penalty kick to win us the game. So very well done, Tavernier, with a winning penalty from James Tavernier. There he is, looking happy. The man of the match, as James Tavernier is. But guys, James Tavernier just scored a late dramatic penalty to win us the game, as I'm very happy he scored it. How Celtic got on, let's find out. And Celtic have lost 3-0 Hearts. We're back to the top of the Premiership just by a point. We were lifting that victory into trouble. Nothing happened. Yes, guys, we are now table toppers by a point because that result. James Tavernier were the only goal of the game for a 90 plus 6 minute penalty. That time glad he converted. So guys, we've got some news over some transfers that we are trying to get this window. Billy Gilmore will not be joining us, but guys, Doyle will be hopefully transferring here from Manchester City, and hopefully in the next couple of days. James Tavernier with a late penalty to win us our last league game against St Mirren here at Ibrox. Now we take on Hamilton at Ibrox. James Tavernier is scored a 90 plus 6 minutes last minute penalty. The goalkeeper went the right way, but he got it in the back of the net to James Tavernier, who believes in himself when he scores goals. So guys, we're now a point clear following Celtic's last result. We won 1-0 here against St Mirren last time out. Our captain James Tavernier with a 90 plus 6 minute penalty kick that he scored, and I'm very happy he's back in form. We have to get a Friday up to goal business again, as he has not scored, I think, really that many goals. Alfredo hasn't scored since December, so he's been pretty poor run and doesn't know how to shoot and score a goal now. We need to be all over Hamilton today. A point clear at the top now, following Celtic's 3-0 defeat at Hearts last time out, while we won here 1-0 against St Mirren. Late penalty from James Tavernier got us a vital 3 points, and Milevis! And guys, first shot of the game against Hamilton. Alfredo shoots and scores, 1-0 Rangers. An excellent team move ahead of it, and I think his name's Toby Doyle from Manchester City. The midfielder is close to joining us on loan from Manchester City until the end of the season on loan. He has not agreed the wage that we're going to give him yet, but we've offered it, and the Manchester City player is in Glasgow at the moment, getting ready to complete a move to us at Rangers. Guys, we have a Premiership duty game again. We're back in Premiership duty. At least that Shagger knows clean sheets are weighty for him until the end of the season. It could be a domestic season in the rest of the year. rest of this season's Premiership.
Rangers scored early, of course.
And we are delightful here. Fredo scored. Here's Ryan Jack. Finds that winger. There's Alfredo Maleros. He's been brilliant so far. And Ryan Kent for number 2. Alfredo Maleros has been brilliant so far. A goal and an assist. Ryan Kent scores. Possibly, I think that's his 9th goal in his last 15 matches. Ever seen like in Scottish football. Absolute cruising now, and we're back. Definitely, guys, we are back to winning ways in the Premiership. Next league game is against the Hibernian here, when Doyle might make his debut if he signs on loan from Manchester City. That's us until the end of the season. The midfielder would get limited game time, but would be in a new chapter in his life. Pablo Hernandez did come on against St Mirren. They're coming on for his debut against Kilmarnock in the Cup that we did win 1-0, so we're absolutely domestically loving. Barisic also been back in the heart of the defence. Also, Barisic is delightful that he's back in the team. Since Barisic was on the bench for the full game against Kilmarnock in the Cup, but he's back in the 11 now. I'm fielding as, guys, we are back defo in winning ways in the league. Back to winning ways in the league is very successfully for me and the Rangers board. Who obviously love me being the Rangers manager for a 2nd season in charge. It's very, very confident. Tavernier to whip a dangerous ball in. That's low.
Hamilton Academical have pushed both fullbacks into quite a
Golson, well won in there. Harfield, now James Tavernier with the long ball. That winger onto Alfredo Maleros. That winger did win as the penalty against St Mirren. Oh, here's Ryan Kent. Alfredo can surely not miss block, and the winger gets there. The winger has his 7th goal of the domestic season. He's been brilliant arriving in the summer, and guys, we are back to winning ways in big results. And guys, these results mean that our title challenge is still on the line. Domestically, we will not be beaten at the moment by Hamilton. Accies have had surely enough of our game plan, as their game plan is failing. So guys, 3-0 for half time. Guys, 3-0 for half time. Very good first half performance from all the boys. The front three have all scored a goal today. At the front three, as we're loving life. Guys, domestically we're going to win. Hopefully win a Premiership trophy. We're not slipping up at the moment on points tally. We need to continue it. Guys, going into this weekend, we are a point clear at the top, and we're taking advantage from it because we are 3-0 up against Hamilton after Celtic lost 3-0 last weekend. That really is back in Ibrox colours. We know how much our players are developing back. Barisic, excellent just to see him back playing in the starting 11, as we needed the left back to really come back and play. He wasn't injured, we just dropped him for a few games because we were in tremendous form, and then we went on a really poor run, and now that is number 4, Maleros with his 2nd goal of the match. Alfredo, and we have, and still 1 point clear is domestically a very promising title race. You never know, Celtic might have lost again this weekend. I doubt it though. They will go 2 in a row, with 2 defeats in a row. But guys, domestically, our Premiership run might end at none time now. Harfield, good through ball. That winger gets it onto Alfredo Maleros. Here's Kent. Harfield's probably also delighted to be in his normal midfield role, as he's a brilliant midfielder in front of Stephen Davis and Ryan Jack. Kent, Harfield, and James Tavernier. Well done, traced back. I am Harfield.
And the chase is on.
Our defence. Katic is also not in. Golson and Sutter are back playing together, and they're level playing in the back four.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
That winger on to Alfredo Maleros.
Yeah, they know that if they...
I'm on James Tavernier.
Their keeper could get a whole lot... Oh, Benny's asking for trouble.
And Jack's calling for it. We are getting players in space.
He's making good use of his strength there.
Here's Barisic. Looking for Alfredo Maleros in the middle. We played 80 minutes. We're going to bring on 2 subs. We're going to bring on Andy Halliday at left back. And let's bring on Hadji as well. But very, very promising performance from the Glasgow Rangers in this game, since we are rebooting our confidence into our Premiership League performances. Alfredo looking for the hat-trick. Leaves it for Kent. Tav. There's Ryan Jack. Arfield looking to guide in the 5th. Down went Scott Arfield. That's a free kick depot, as Arfield was the man brought down. Arfield will not be on the pitch no more. James Tavernier. And Tavernier has just hit the bar with a superb free kick that I thought he had scored. Who cares? Play on. Hadji blocks. That's going out. But Tavernier, guys, he's hit the bar with a free kick that I thought was number 5. But guys, we have cruised into life as our fans are really happy we're getting back to winning ways. Our performances have been great so far. Now, so guys, Tavernier hit the bar late on. Maleros was man of the match. We really have been really good throughout the game, as we know how to perform. Celtic, how have they got on? They drew 1-1. So guys, Celtic have dropped points again. Now guys, we are 3 points clear at the top, as Celtic are slipping up these days. We have to retain top spot in the table for a long time. For a couple of signings hopefully arriving. Doyle could be completing his medical ahead of the Hibs game. So guys, Doyle has joined the Stuart Rangers on loan from Manchester City until the end of the season. He will hopefully play a lot of football for us, as we need to continue our winning streak. Doyle has arrived. There's that Champions League game. Well guys, we've been drawn. I didn't even notice, but we've been drawn against Young Boys. That will be a hard opponent. Look at all them ties. Bayern Munich are going to be in it still. They're going to be a really tricky team if we play them. Well, Doyle can't wait to get stuck in and come off the bench occasionally. As Doyle will love every moment of football we give him. For Doyle! Premiership. At least that Doyle knows Rangers. Doyle is a substitute, and this may be coming to come on against Hibernian at Ibrox. As we were really excited to continue our window. So guys, we beat St Mirren 1-0, and then last time out we won here against Hamilton stunningly 4-0. We're playing Birmingham today. So guys, we signed, I think it's Tony Doyle, yep, the youngster Doyle from Manchester City. We brought him on loan this window from Manchester City until the end of the season. He's a substitute for the Hibernian game today. There's Barisic and Tavernier. It's not Barisic and Tavernier, it's Soter and Tavernier. Barisic is also in the team news today, since we believe in the left back to really be applauded. Now 3 points clear at the top because Celtic drew the last game while we won domestically. We have to continue our winning formula or we will be out again of the title race. So guys, we're playing Young Boys in the first leg, it's on the road. And then the second leg will be here in Ibrox. It's in a few weeks' time though. There's Alfredo Moleros for 1-0 hopefully. Nope. Guys, I think we've lost. I think Hibs are unbeaten against us in the Premiership this season. Lucky Barisic. Oh, here they come. The Highbees. Davis. Arfield couldn't do anything. Come on, just get them out tonight, Tav. Well blocked by Ryan Jack. They said Shagger remains in goal as our Premiership form was turned around since that Scottish Cup win against Kilmarnock. 2 wins from 2 in the Premiership without conceding a goal. But we're in a 3-match winning run domestically without conceding a goal. And our run might never end now. Celtic have really slipped up badly in the recent couple of weeks because we are now 3 points clear at the top of them. As the Premiership title race is still between them and us. Hearts are really gaining on them to put them down to 3rd. A slip up today for a point would see us still a point clear. We have to domestically beat Hibernian and Ibrox. Doyle might come on later for a little debut. The man on loan from Manchester City until the end of the season. The midfielder really completed his move yesterday. Yesterday was crucial of putting paper down and saying accepting a deal to join Rangers on loan. But guys, we really have to be in control of our transfer business now. Guys, we're looking to bring in Camberry, the Hibernian striker, is playing against us today. Maybe on loan until the end of the season. Not for game time, just for kind of backup striker, since Alfredo is currently our only main normal striker right now. He scored a double against Hamilton to Alfredo's. At least that Alfredo is back to scoring goals. And guys, we just domestically need to be up on our form.
Nice touch. Really tidy.
Horgan, good ball in. But guys, we're back to defensive errors almost. Guys, Birmingham are controlling the game against us. We need to be back in form ahead of them Euro Champions League games. But we must domestically go on at their ground and absolutely hammer them in that first leg. Or we could already be out. It's not like we've got Bayern Munich or Bayern Munich would be a really. Hellboy, what? Hellboy, you actually like the series. So guys, we have to get the team units going. The snow is hammering down here in Glasgow. It's West End. I think Celtic are once again away. If they're at Celtic Park, it'll be in very bad conditions, as the police have to be watching both games. As we have to domestically go on and win this. So it's 0-0. But Hibernian are doing excellent possession against us. Here's Horgan. Good ball in. Camberry fell over surely. Get in the way. What a save by McGregor. At least that Golson got in the way. As that was very good save by Shagger. At least that Shagger knows this clean sheet will mean everything to me being table toppers for another week. Domestic guys, Hibs are really promising for a top 6 finish hopefully. Kilmarnock really want him to do a favour. As Alan McGregor takes his goal kick, and it's a terrible misplay. McGregor has conceded, and McGregor's conceded for the first time in like 3 matches. Our defensive errors Going on again. Gonna bring off Kent on 57 minutes and bring on Jordan Jones, who makes a sparkling return. Guys, 1 down after we have been in great recent reform lately. Our Premiership title race is not over yet, but it certainly could be in the next couple of weeks. Jones, back to Barisic. Alfredo with the header, saved well by Marciano. At least that Jordan Jones believes being in the team early from the bench. To Jordan Jones. Here's Scott Arfield. Scott Arfield after an hour. Arfield really believes being a great midfielder for us again. That's it, guys. Celtic could be pulling level with us, just ahead on goal difference. They would be. They've had 4 defeats this season. We've only had 2. They've both been against Kilmarnock, home and away. We beat them in the cup anyway, so domestically we could go on against Killy. Miletos through ball from him to Jordan Jones, the ex-Killy man. How's that a goal kick? Who cares? So guys, we're going to bring on Pablo Hernandez for his Premiership debut. So Aberdeen in real life only comes Pablo Hernandez. It'll be good to really see what he can do in the Scottish Premiership football that he loves to play now. Hopefully playing football. Here's Martin Boyle. Once guys, we're going to bring on Arfield and we're going to bring on Doyle. It's good to bring on Doyle for his debut for us, since only he's on loan from Manchester City until the end of the season domestically. It's just to maybe boost our chances of Depot getting that title. Here's Pablo Hernandez, Alfredo Miletos, Jordan Jones. Hibs looking to kill it off. Jordan Jones probably should have scored there, but guys, we're attacking threat still. Here's Doyle. Looks for Jones.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Domestically, guys, we're back to defensive errors that have cost us goals. We're to defensive errors. Here come the high bees.
Chance to play it in. And the ball's come out.
6 minutes of added on time.
Forward it goes.
Can we break against them?
We're into stoppage time.
There's Pablo Hernandez. Alfredo Miletos stay onside well. There's Jordan Jones. Back to Alfredo. Easy finish, hopefully. Jones wanted the rebound. There's Ryan Jack. Full time! Defensive errors! And defensive errors have given Hibernian all 3 points at Ibrox. Guys, really poor.
Myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right once more. At least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives.
And our 3 subs that were absolutely stunned by how the fans' reaction is. Celtic, how have they got on? Celtic have dropped no points this time. Celtic are back to the top of the Premiership, and that is very good on goal difference paper wise. We have to domestically really win our games. So guys, we're going to save up there, guys. Thank